Thank you so much and welcome to our show. Right now, I want to take a second to introduce to you my brothers. First up, in the 5-string bass, that is Matthew.
Thank you. there is only one rule. The only rule is that you absolutely, positively must have an outrageous amount of fun this evening. How does that sound, Branson, Missouri? Now listen, we are serious about this thing. If you want to stomp your feet, if you want to clap your hands, and if you want to make some noise, let's go ahead and have a good time all together. Hands in the air. Come on now, snap your fingers. Woo! Come on now, stomp your feet. There you go. Come on now, clap your hands. Yeah. Come on now, make some noise. You sound good tonight. Now listen, we've got to properly kick off this party. So right now, we need everybody to get up and properly shake it. We need everybody to dance, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, we got to light this town on fire tonight and have a good time all together. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go. We gotta find out what kind of music you guys love. So let me hear you now. Where are my rock and roll fans at? Rock and roll! Where are my polka fans at? Polka fans! I'm glad you both made it. Welcome! Where are my country music lovers? I ain't talking. See, we grew up right here in the Ozark Mountains. The fiddle was the first instrument we ever learned how to play. So right now, we're going to take you back to our roots. Y'all sit down and get to know us a little bit, people. Because we're going to take you out to the country. Give me a yeah! Yeah!
If you want to get to know the HAYGOODS, we've got to take you back to the very beginning of our adventures.
We grew up right here in the Ozark Mountains, running through the fields, climbing the oak trees, and swimming in the creeks. Just playing music and living a good life.
At an early age, we fell in love with the sounds of mandolins, acoustic guitars, fiddles, and family harmony.
Together, these became an American roots soundtrack to the early years of our lives.
There was nothing like getting together on our back porch every evening
and watching the sunset across the hills and valleys of these Ozark Mountains that we call home.
I feel no shame, I'm proud of where I came from. I was born and raised in the Boondocks. You and me going fishing in the dark, lying on our backs and counting the stars where the cool grass goes. Everybody, we need your help to properly take this country set home. Sing along, you know the word. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, my mama, take me home. Country roads. One more time. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, my mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Country roads.
Going down in Georgia, he's looking for some more steel. He's in the vines, he's way behind, he's almost make a deal. He came across this young man's on, and went plenty hot. When the jump jumped up on Hager's steps, and I'll tell you what, I guess you didn't know it, I'm a pro player too. And if you can't take it down, I'll make a bet with you. You're playing for me, good son, if you know his due. Bet fill a goal against your smokes, I think I'm better than you. What's that mind, Johnny? And it might be a sin. I'll take your bet, you're better at I'm the best it's ever been.
Johnny, rousing up your boat, playing fiddle hard. Who's in Georgia and the devil just matters. Make you when you get the shiny film made of gold. Make you lose the gold, it's your soul.
Travel up and up this case and said, I'll start the show. He found our boot, his fingers, his deep frozen up his bone. He pulled his bow and cocks his strings and think, you know this. Your band can join in. It sounds something like this. Johnny said, no, you're pretty good, son. But sit back in my chair out there and show you how it's done.
Around the bullseye, announce the rising sun. Keep baby beat out the it's up on the channel.
Hear that lonesome whippoorwill. It sounds too blue to fly. The midnight train is running home. I'm so lonesome I could cry. I've never seen a night so long when time goes rolling by. The moon
Nice job, my man. Nice job. Folks, so we enjoying the music so far this evening? I've been a great crowd. Let's keep the good times rolling. We have a wonderful guest artist for you on this next song, folks. He's gonna knock your socks off, all right? Y'all better get ready up there. He's one of the finest musicians in the entire town. He's won more awards than anybody else. He is outrageously handsome. Can we get a nice round of applause for myself? All right, go back to your spot, Tim. We're good here. All right, we're gonna feature me on this next song because the last 4 songs I've been sitting in the dark in the back. And I'm over it. Come on, I got some talent. It's time for a solo. What do y'all say? Let's go. Look at these slow, sappy love songs. Y'all are boring me to tears up here. Go up, you big crybaby. Go home to your wife. This fiddle right here was hand carved in the Ozark Mountains. We're going to feature it on this next song. But I got to warn you first, y'all are looking at a 4-time fiddle champion. It's no big deal, y'all. It's only the first time in the history of the state of Missouri it's been accomplished. It's a big deal. Come on now. I could go on and on and on about my accolades, but I'm not going to do it. Because we get jealousy with the fellas up here, and it messes up the family dynamic. Because I was the youngest champion in the history of the entire competition. What am I kidding? I should have my own show right now. Come on now. Yep, and now look at me up here every night, just splitting up the profits. Terrible business plan. All right. Anyway, this is the Golden Fiddle, and my mom, she recognized talent. You know, when I was 5, she said, "Oh, you're all we got." Okay. I said, "Mom, I know, but don't tell the boys they're gonna beat me up again." Okay. And that's why I don't have my own show. I'm terrified of you kids. Okay. And they gang up on you. Oh, they're gonna beat me up. They're gonna beat me up. Oh no. Hey, can you mute the banjo, please? Just mute the banjo on my headset, please. Just make it stop. All right. Anyway, so I wanna talk to you. It's still in there. It might be louder. Actually. You're hitting the wrong button in the back there, guy. All right. Somebody's gonna be looking for a job. Here we go. Anyway, stay professional. That's the 3rd rule. Anyway, can you stop picking your banjo? Look at me. Look at me. How many times have we been to counseling about this exact thing? Take your banjo, take your skinny jeans, have in your buns, and get out of here. Let me do my song, banjo boy. No, sir, not tonight. We're not doing that. You don't want to hear it. We're not playing the song. Crazy hillbillies. Hang on just a minute. Listen, Dominic, buddy, I don't think you have any idea what's actually going on tonight. I checked the calendar. This is still 2023. And you know what? I believe that every single soul in a Clay Group Theater here tonight knows that banjos are cool again. Can I get anything, my people? Banjos were never cool in the first place. Nobody asked you. You have one job and you're going. Just sit down and eat your popcorn. All right. Who else wants to hear some banjo picking tonight? All right, boys, let's the entire crowd fired up and let's go. I don't know about that. Come back next weekend. Y'all can hear my solo then, but not tonight. Thanks, everybody. Y'all want to have a duel? If I don't know how's a duel right here, right now, we're going to split this crowd in half right in the center. Everybody on this side, guess what, y'all? It's your lucky night. Y'all get to deal with the 4-time fiddle champion. Let's go. And you know what? From here all the way up to the tippy top of the balcony, you, ladies and gentlemen, are with Banjo Boy tonight. Come on!
Tell the rules, Banjo.
Okay, everyone listen up. The rules of this year's competition are pretty darn simple. When your side begins to play a song, whoever side makes the most noise, they are going to win. I'm going first, boys. Put the hammer down.
Can I stay in the car? I'm gonna stop your phone right now.
All right, if y'all think the fiddle one tonight, let me hear you up. If y'all think the banjo one tonight, let me hear you. Half my team in the back was clapping for the banjo. The lights are on, guys. I can see you. All right. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, boys. You know, I'm not too sure about that fella, but personally, I came here tonight to have a good time. Grateful for sir. You guys ready to party tonight? Everybody, the song is over now. Hey, pass those beach balls to the ushers, and while you're at it, how about a nice round for the ushers doing a great job in the house tonight? Well, friends, it is actually 100% true. We did grow up right here in these Ozark Mountains, and you see every day after work or school back when we were kids, we loved to head off to the woods behind our house to go and have some fun. Now, listen, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that sounds ridiculous in this day and age with cell phones, computers, video games, TikTok all over the place, but follow me just for a second, all right? You see, when we were kids, we lived right next door to the Mark Twain National Forest. Over 1 million acres of unexplored caves, creeks, rivers. I mean, this place, it's a paradise on earth. It was our backyard. Myself, the boys, Catherine, we listed for HAYGOODS and head on out there as often as we could. We had the greatest times that a young family could ever wish for. Now, see, our dad by trade, but he was a carpenter, and growing up, our family, we didn't have a lot of money. Nope, we didn't have much money at all, but we had each other. And around here, well, that's all you really need for a good time anyway. So you see, on the weekends, we love to hang out on the front porch. I'm glad you're paying attention. We like to hang out on the front porch with our dad. Now, our father, he was a very interesting young man back in his teen years. Pull up a chair, and I'll tell you the story. It goes something like this. Dad paid $30 for this busted-up old motorcycle. He got on it, he drove it across the entire United States, followed Route 66 all of the way. He was just a kid. He was just a youngster. It was the late 1970s and everything was feeling good. Our father did this because he loved music. You see, Dad personally attended some of the most iconic concerts in all of history back in the late 1970s, and along the way, he assembled an amazing record collection on vinyl, of course. So most nights we'd sit out there, Dad would bring his record player right out, fire the thing up, we'd lean in real close and listen. He would tell us all these wild stories about his adventures and how all of you acted in the 1970s. And then he would teach us. He would teach us the verses, the choruses, the harmony parts. And after that, maybe we would even grab some acoustic instruments out of the house and have a jam session all night long. You know what? It was a good way to grow up. I don't think we'd trade those days for anything under the sun. Now, as fun as all that sounds, it was a problem. And it was a big problem because you see, Dad's records, well, they were these wild rock and roll records from the 70s. And listen, all we had were a bunch of acoustic instruments. So we ended up doing a lot of musical experimentation, changing Dad's wild rock and roll songs into acoustic songs. In that spirit here tonight, thank you very much, sir. You're looking good this evening. We're going to introduce a brand new instrument into the show. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the acoustic 18-string harp guitar. It's an amazing instrument because it has the bass strings up top, the acoustic guitar strings tuned up in the middle, and of course the high harp strings down there on the bottom. And tonight is also a very special night for all of us up here because the legend himself, Dad Haygood, he is in the house, everybody. He's standing right back there. Yes, sir. Thank you for that. He's a good man. He's a hard-working man. You have no idea. Okay, I love you too, Dad. So here's the deal. Here's the deal. Dad, these are your songs. This is your set, actually. We're taking you back to those days growing up on the front porch right here in these Ozark Mountains. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe it all probably sounded something like this.
silence. Is this a real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. Promise the over, all and the easy come, easy go, play so high, get so low. Anywhere the wind blows, nothing really matters to me.
That's a good song.
Too late, my time's come. Some shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody, I've gotta go. I gotta live the truth. My love, take me a little ride. Oh, like it is not all. Give me all. I see a little silhouette of a man's got a motion, swaying through the fandango. I'm off the lightning, very frightening day. There's a devil gonna sign for me, for me, for me.
That song, don't you? You know that song?
Nothing really matters, anyone can see. Nothing really matters, nothing really matters to me. Anyway, the wind blows.
Great job, everybody. Thank you so much. Check it out, right over there. 1977. That's our dad riding his old motorcycle. And here he is tonight. The legend of all time in the flesh. Jim Hager, ladies and gentlemen. All right, now, here we go.
Head on the highway, looking for adventure, and whatever comes our way. Oh, darling, gonna make it happen. Take the world
That's it. So.
Steph. Tearing the house apart.
No. As kids growing up, we had way too much energy.
We were always getting into trouble and tearing the house apart.
So, in order to burn off some of that energy,
Mom decided to give us a taste of the fine arts.
And she actually enrolled us in tap dancing lessons.
now keep in mind that my brothers were much more interested in crossbows, slingshots, and ninja fighting techniques.
And we had never really considered the gentleman's art of tap dancing.
We walked in the door and saw 25 girls in the class.
Mike, we knew we'd hit the jackpot.
The problem was, we couldn't afford 6 pairs of tap shoes.
So our mom duct taped aluminum cans to the bottom of our cowboys.
Boom. Problem solved.
So instead of learning how to tap dance with a top hat and a cane,
We threw down a sheet of plywood
And danced until it turned into sawdust.
HAYGOODS weight loss program. We're going to take a short 15-minute intermission so that we can actually survive the second half of the show. Now, before we do that, please, a couple of announcements just real fast. First of all, I told you he was here in the house tonight. One more round. Dad HAYGOODS, Jim HAYGOODS is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Dad. You look good. Also in the house tonight, right over there in the corner, your left, my right, we do have the lovely Aunt Tiffany, and of course, the very handsome